Not about to put double charges on me. The fuck wrong with y'all?
Listen, ma'am. It's not about no double charges. We're not giving you no double charges. I'm about to further explain the situation to you, okay? Just give me a few seconds.
What you got in my pockets for?
All right, so
He feels you.
look, ma'am. You are arrested for the violation that you are wanted for, okay? I'm gonna go ahead and find a female officer for you so she can pat you down, and I'm gonna take you into the interrogation room for further questioning, all right? GP255, can I have a female officer, the D3, PDG, please?
Why y'all always choosing me to fuck your RP with?
Listen, ma'am, I understand you're frustrated, okay? Just give me a few seconds.
Just a few first seconds, man. Okay. Thank you for role playing. I love your generosity, man. Means a lot.
Y'all fucking owe me.
All right, so look, ma'am, I'm gonna
Alright,
go ahead
man.
and take you this way, get you to a female officer so she can go ahead and pat you down real fast, okay?
Yeah, you walking too slow.
All right, Priscilla, can I borrow you real fast?
Pat me down real quick.
Can you please pat
Oh,
this young lady down?
Or what we could have done, since we actually put the
Hello, man. Do you have anything that's
very
gonna stab
charges
me
in
or
on
poke me?
instead of
yes, I'm gonna kill you.
I mean,
Okay, that sounds
one of
good.
the lieutenant general to get to me. Okay.
Okay, come on. She patted me down.
All right, ma'am, give me a second.
Don't worry.
You helping that gentleman?
Sir, do you need any help? I'm trying to. I don't know what he's doing.
Wrong way, sorry about
Cadets
that.
go to zero or second floor. You're not supposed to.
Slow for a minute, gang.
Go ahead and close that door for me, please. All right, ma'am. So we just gonna ask you a few questions, okay? So we can figure out everything that's going on with you. All right, ma'am. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right, Chino, you got a few questions for yourself.
Yeah, just stand by. Give me 30 seconds, ma'am. I'll be right there. Thank you for your generosity and thank you for role playing.
No, but why y'all choose me?
It wasn't that we chose. And, you came back wanted. You came back wanted a lot, as you know. You have a few
Who the hell you chose me to fucking RP with when you could have just put me in a cell?
This is protocol, man. I'm just letting you know this is protocol. Sorry about that. When you come back wanted for certain violations, we do have to go by protocol. Okay.
And please speed up the process.
Okay. Just give me a few seconds.
Okay, I'm back. Alright, okay. Let me just properly introduce myself again. Alright, ma'am. Detective Gino Molly. I'm the West Coast Police Officer. My badge number GP2129, ma'am. Alright, so today, um, Thank you for coming in. Thank you for being here. But today I'm gonna carry on with this case that I have was open. We had an open case about you, um, Mrs. Cocaine. Um, we had basically a murder situation was filed. It was a dead someone. Basically, we had two officers die on the 20th of April, and basically we had someone to file. They basically filed a report, a bowler report. So basically, he was wanted. You had a warrant for your arrest, so that's why we have you here today. Um, I'm gonna ask you some questions in relation about the case, in relation about the incident, about the 20th. Um, Take a little moment to kind of remember about what happened. But two officers died that day. Officer Brody Roger and also Bando Gotham. You also had a next suspect with you named Timothy. Um, I don't know what the relationship between two of you guys, but I figure you guys have a close relationship. Um, I'm not gonna say much on that, but I just want to know, if you can comply. We could see if we could give you a lighter sentence. You don't probably have to, you know, do the full process of the full penalty. If you comply and do admit, we could probably be out of here out another time. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Copy that.
All right, ma'am. So I'm gonna go ahead and ask you, what is your gang affiliation?
I'm not gang affiliated.
Okay, so you're not gang affiliated.
No.
Okay, so you don't hang around gang members at all.
No.
Okay. Excuse me. Sorry about that. All right. So where were you um the night of everything? This day that everything occurred.
I was at the bar.
Okay, you was at the bar. Okay, do you have witnesses that can pinpoint you at the bar that night at this specific time these officers were killed?
I mean, yeah, but they not online right now.
Okay. Alright, so you don't have no gang affiliation at all.
No.
Hey, sir, you ain't supposed to be back here,
How
sir.
long have you been staying around
What?
Glendale? Are you new to the city?
You said what?
You got me.
How long have you been staying in
She
Glendale?
has affiliation. RP. She has an affiliation.
Stay on my conversation. I've been here a year.
Okay, you been here a year and you don't know anybody, no gang affiliation, nobody to know, no
No.
friends or anything.
No. I stay to myself.
Okay. Alright.
She's lying.
Alright, Gino, go ahead. I don't have any further questions.
All right, ma'am.
Yeah, nigga.
I have
Okay.
information to give
So
you. Gino Marley. I have information to give you.
um, on the 20th, you say you was at the bar. Do you know what time you was at the bar, ma'am?
I don't recall, but I know I was at the bar
Okay. All
most
right.
of the day and night.
I'm a witness. Let me
Can
out
you
the
tell me
cell
you
so I
are
can
a
testify.
witness? Do you remember what clothing were you wearing on the 20th?
No, that was like 8 days ago.
So you don't know what clothes you had on.
6 days, my bad.
But 6 okay. Do you remember having the same hairstyle?
No,
Do you remember having the same pink hairstyle or a different hairstyle?
no, I don't.
Okay. All right. So my next question is, why it is that we had because you know every officer will have a body cam,
Of
right?
course,
Correct. So you know when an officer die or something happened, that body cam will have to be turned into
She don't know nothing.
you know when the when the body can get taken to the supervisor, someone looking to in chain command, they review it, right?
of course.
So why it is that we saw you on the scene
Yo, Breezy Bam.
with a
I got some information for you, sir.
with a next suspect on the scene actually committing a
What are
crime, and the
paramedics doing
crime he
in
was
here?
committing was actually shooting an officer on duty.
That couldn't be me. I'm sorry.
Well, the description match everything. Match your facial,
It was me. It was me, sir. I killed the officer.
Back that, he back that,
match your description.
he back that admitted. Y'all ignoring it.
I
The
just
other
wanna know.
suspect is right there. Don't he need to be in here?
I'm talking to you, ma'am, and I love how you
I just killed the officer today as well on the road.
Okay. All right. So look, this the deal, Miss Cocaine. Do you have any accomplice that was with you? Is there a way you can help us out?
He has body cam of it. You know, look at it too.
Do you have any type of information that can help us out that can possibly help you?
Oh, y'all want me to snitch?
No, I'll just,
I'm an accomplice. I did it all. He did not. He had nothing to do with it.
any information that could possibly help you out this situation.
Well, I don't snitch.
Okay, so like my partner said, we do have surveillance of you, body
Yeah,
I
cam.
did it. I did it. Just tell her. Tell them. Tell them.
yeah, he did it. Timmy did it. He right there.
Okay, I'm gonna ask you something, right? So I know he's a bright young woman striving, and you got life going on. I don't want you to waste your life, for someone who don't have the best interest. Because if they have the best interest in you, they wanna have you on a crime scene.
Sir, I did
They
it.
wanna
I
have you
did it.
handcuffed right
Arrest
now.
me. I'm
So
testifying to my crime. Please come get me, sir.
if it's possible, if you could admit, we could give you a lighter sentence, so you don't have to
Your
serve
dark remain silent, and
30
anything you do will can be used against you to court like that.
so would you agree that you was on that scene and you had accomplice with you and you probably taken that murder?
Okay, I just told y'all who was with me.
I was with him. I was with her. I mean,
So okay, I'm gonna ask you, how do you know the victim?
The victim?
Yes,
Remember,
how do
you
you
have
know
the
the
right to
suspect?
remain silent.
You said victim, not suspect.
All right, so listen, ma'am. How do you know this guy that you're bringing up now? Who is this guy that you're speaking of?
You said what?
Who is this guy that you speak of? Is he part of a gang or what's going on?
No,
So he's not part of a gang.
we're not in a game.
Okay, so you said you was with someone. Can you tell me the name of this person?
Timmy, I just told y'all.
No!
Okay. So Timmy, do Timmy have a last name?
I don't know.
Not no more.
Alright, so I'm
Timmy,
gonna go ahead and take that
they
down.
ready.
Um, do you know this Timmy?
Timmy been in jail the whole time. Y'all tripping.
He just a cool associate.
Don't switch it up now. He been in jail. He ain't did shit.
Cool, cool. Shut the fuck up.
Alright, man. So this what we gonna do here. You gonna be arrested for the murder of 2 officers.
Oh my goodness.
Okay.
You a
Okay, but somebody
I
else.
did, bro. Oh my gosh.
Man. And I'm gonna
I
ask you
did.
to give
I
me
did. I
information
did it.
that
put her ass
we
in this
possibly
cell.
use for this case.
You said
Okay.
what? I can't hear you.
I said I'm gonna ask that you give us any additional information that we to use for this case that might possibly help you while you go to court and
Yeah,
with
you ain't
everything.
freeing her. Don't give them nothing else. They ain't freeing you.
I gave y'all everything, and he's sitting there admitting to the crime.
All right, can you give me a description how this dude looks?
I can't believe this is happening right now.
Ma'am.
Why say can't believe this shit happening right now?
He's a man. That's it. I get out of here.
Hey, I don't know. I just know the name.
Her memory fucked up, man. She don't know what she's talking about, bro. Leave her alone.
I'm gonna go ahead and give you my card, okay? When you get released, I ask that you come talk to me. Okay.
For what?
So he can arrest you again. It's a setup. He just soaked all that information out you for nothing. Don't put her in the cell with Timmy. What kind of shit is that? They don't care about you. You see that?
Oh, not Miss Pink Cocaine. Oh, no.
Put her in this cell. Put her in the cell with me. Oh my goodness, that's cold. And they putting their hands on the woman.